All right, welcome back for our final match of week 3. Here we got I believe it's a couple of players playing in their first feature matches here. We got Jacob B from Saltai. I think this might be his first league, or very close to it at least. And Matt P on the other side, representing the Jess guy. What's he got going on?
So Matt's got a pretty good hand. He's got not even all of his colors, just all of the colors.
There you go.
Um,
That's also
his
all of
he
his
has
colors.
a he has a dismal backwater and a forest still in hand, and then he's got a meticulous artisan, stormshriek feral, and two exhales, the piercing exhale and molten exhale.
Yeah, we see Enoch Wayfarer doing what it does, milling three
I mean,
cards.
It built an escape card at least.
Yeah, so
But
we have some powerful cards in hand, but we do have a problem of being able to cast any of them. So he's got just forests so far. So it might be a while before we see the bewildering blizzard. It'll definitely be a while before we see the Ugin, Eye of Storms,
okay,
and he's got a Dragon's Prey as well, and another forest.
okay. So it seems like you might be on some soul type build, but just struggling with mana a bit.
Yeah, definitely only on forest here. Not good. He did have to mulligan a one lander, so well, it's not quite Sultai. There is a red card in his graveyard,
Oh yeah, that is a good point. There's a breach of Dragonstorm in there.
so he's doing a little bit of everything here, just not having the fixing that his opponent has. His opponent's fixing is immaculate right now.
Yeah, four tap lands and a Dragonstorm Globe. Okay, yeah. So
And yeah,
he's just gonna run out of Stormshriek Feral now. It'll go to counter from the
yeah.
Globe,
I
but
was
he
about
could
to
build
say,
his
I
Mulligan
assume a
after.
dragon's coming after the. Once the dragon sniper got out of the way, the dragon can come.
Yep. And we see another one. So this game
Oh,
might be over
so this game's
quickly.
going to end in a matter of moments, unfortunately.
uh, yeah. I mean, if Jacob doesn't find some sort of extra color,
Swiftwater
he could.
Cliffs just ain't it. I mean, I guess an untapped land gives him the his planeswalker, but
Yeah,
that
it's
still might,
even through the.
yeah, that
I
still
think
might
he
be
might
tough.
die through the Planeswalker. Yeah.
Yeah, because he could just
And
pump the dragon that
Matt's
survives.
Matt's got a Dragon Breeds relic now too, so he can activate that next turn and get himself the Reliquary Dragon too.
Yeah. So no, yeah, he does have the land here, but it's just very insufficient to what he needs. I mean, he can cast his Bewildering Blizzard now, technically.
Well, I mean, if he plays his Ugin and goes to 8,
Yeah,
does
that's
he still
true.
die? I don't think
Uh,
that Matt actually has enough red to pump the Feral 4 times.
yeah, I mean, he's going to do this, but it's not really going to change much of anything here.
Yeah.
Bewildering Blizzard, I guess he could have survived, but yeah, he definitely cannot survive this one. He doesn't even bother attacking with the 2/2. It's like, I'm going to leave this back. Don't know why, but I'm going to leave this back. Yeah,
Yeah.
just
I
a
mean,
mess of mana here. Like trying your first 5 lands being forests when you're playing 4 colors worth of cards in your deck. It's going to be a rough game.
yeah. So Matt's just, as you may have guessed, on straight 5 color. I see some spicy cards. He's got two inevitable defeats. Jeskai Revelations in here, Villainous Wealth, Crackling Doom. I
Okay,
see probably I see probably 10 rares. It's probably just all the rares in his pool.
so you got to do sometimes. Sometimes that's what people like to do. Yeah, Jacob similarly has a bunch of rares. He is at 4 colors, but he is playing quite a number of rares too. He just submitted pretty much immediately, but he does not seem to have as many lands, at least as it looks like Matt has. So looking at the
Yeah,
records, I believe Matt, I think I saw was 6-8. Yeah. So he has a few extra losses there, meaning that he's got more packs to work with. So that might be the power level discrepancy here. So we've got a very
an awkward hand.
functional starting hand here for Jacob, but we'll
Okay.
need to pick up some more interesting things to do than what he's got.
Yeah. Okay. So Matt did it end up mulliganing. He had a hand that had Sonic Shrieker and two other red cards, but it only had blue and green lands,
Hmm.
and he decided not to risk it. He's got a much better hand here, so it's got all of his colors and a couple of creatures. Not anything too exciting, but it's definitely playable.
Yeah, we got Embermouth Sentinel and a Dispelling Exhale and a Sagu Pummeler and some lands. So nothing to write home about. But if you can pick up some of his powerful cards, he'll at least be closer to casting them. And he has picked up Codis the Fang Keeper, which I mean sometimes that card can be cool, but it's hard to get it through at just a
Yeah,
2/1.
I mean we've got no answers for it over here, but also Matt's two creatures are a traveling botanist and a meticulous artisan. So if Jacob can't pump it, it's not going to be able to get through.
Yeah, so we are leaving up the Dispelling Exhale here for
It's
whatever
likely not
Matt tries to play.
going to hit anything. Oh, so he sees a villainous wealth. He's just choosing to bend it.
Oh, don't tell John don't tell John P that that happened. The villainous wealth got
um,
thrown away.
I know. He's still got three more tap lands in his hand. So he does have quite a bit of duels apparently.
Yeah, no kidding.
Uh, and he's picked up a Molten Exhale in the meantime,
I
which
mean,
will be
just
quite
because you
good against
can
his
play
deck.
5 colors doesn't always mean you should. But in this set, it's it's more likely to be correct to play more colors than in other sets.
Yeah, and okay, well, he's found himself another dual hand.
Okay, there you go.
Looking at his
Triland.
deck, he definitely has the power for it.
Yeah, makes sense. That was a Triland to be precise.
Uh, Dual land trial,
It's
and
a classic. Play one creature pre-combat, play the other one post-combat. I like that.
he's top decked the Silumgar's command, which actually can kill
Oh
Dakotas.
no, Silumgar's Command is
He
a great card.
he picked it up and did a little wiggle with it to show he was excited about it.
I would be too. I get to kill an indestructible creature.
Well,
So
given
good stuff.
he has four lands in his hand and every single one of them enters tapped, so he won't be able to do it this turn. He'll have to wait till next turn, but the Dakotas isn't really going to make any headway on this board state
Yeah.
either.
Alternatively, he could block it also.
Yeah, exactly right. He's got a botanist and he's about to play
So
this
for the
artisan, which
longest time, I thought this card had Menace, the Codis.
for the longest time I thought that you can just cast any spells you hit off of it, but no, they have to be less like mana value less than the amount of damage dealt.
Or
Like I
well,
thought it was
well,
like, oh, I thought it was like I had to work really hard to
well,
get this
here's something to do.
2-1 to hit my opponent, and then I could only cast two drops off of it. Like, what's the point?
So let's see how
Uh,
badly Matt wants to not have his opponent grab a bunch of cards off his deck potentially.
I think you have to block this,
The
especially
answer
knowing
is
that
pretty
you can kill it
badly.
next
Yeah.
turn. Yeah, I mean, knowing that you can kill it next turn, you probably just throw something in front of it.
Yeah, Silumgar's
So,
Command just so strong.
notably, one mode of Sylvangar's command is to counter a non-creature spell. So it'll be interesting to see if he tries to hold this up and catch a non-creature spell with it, because that will actually cost him. Um, Jacob's holding at the Spelling Exhale. He can fire it off now and just like bounce the Dragon Sniper, but he might want to hold it.
Yeah, Silumgar's Command
I mean,
also can you can bounce your opponent's land with it.
yeah,
It
I
says
think
return
in
target land to its owner's hand, right? That's what it says.
Uh, yeah, I mean, I'd bounce the Dragon Sniper here so I can swing with Botanist if I was gonna do it.
Let's not be
He
too
set a
greedy.
stop to Jacob's upkeep, which
So there's a Dispelling Exhale in hand, so that is
yeah,
not.
that's bad news.
Yeah. So
I guess I'm wondering why you wouldn't just do it on your turn if you wanted to do it on their upkeep.
yeah, so like when you're getting accustomed to playing Magic, you're one of the things you start to realize is, oh, if it says instant, I should make use of that, right? I should be playing it, at instant speed to my advantage. Oh, he does want to bounce the land. I like the spirit behind this, but unfortunately, it's not going to work.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Um, so like the idea of leaving up like playing your instant like at instant speed is like a good fundamental idea, but I think when it's the only thing you are going to do and you're not going to do anything else with that mana, it becomes wrong to not use it. Like if you have like a draw spell or a removal spell, like a draw spell, removal spell, and a counter spell in your hand, you could hold it, right?
Oh, look at that.
There's an answer.
Top deck Crackling Doom.
Yeah, like if
Um,
if your removal is the only thing that you're going to cast, and it's for sure that you're going to do it, there's just no reason not to do it on your turn when your opponent has more mana tapped, I think. But it looks like Jacob's still doing okay this game since he has 3 creatures to his opponent's none, and he's got a removal in hand.
I think I would
Removal
have
does
held
not
up
remove.
Silumgar's command, um, just to try and catch a non-creature spell. It's just, yeah, it's unfortunate that did have the counter spell and he unfortunately ran into that. Um, only card in hand for Matt right now is a Dispelling Exhale, which unlikely to catch anything at this stage in the game.
Despite all that,
Although,
the Coda still never got to do much of anything. But
eh, well, any two creatures, not the worst thing in the world.
all right, we got a 3 out of 5 on the Cloud Blizzard Index, also known as one of the best cards of all time, Sagu Wildling. I mean, it's in the top
uh,
30 cards of all time. It's got to be.
Matt's Matt's mana base is quite something. He has 7 lands or 8 lands on the field, and 7 of them are tap lands.
When it works, it works. All right. So the Kintree Severance here is going to wipe out anything large. So
Oh, he just top decked Scavenger Regent. Yeah, looks like he's gonna own it and just clear things up.
that makes sense. There's no reason to cast it.
No,
But
not really. I mean, it gives you a blocker, but if your opponent has removal, which Jacob does, like that's just
yeah, he'll have to wait
way
till his
losing
turn
game.
to remove it because of the ward. But I mean, that's fine
Right.
for Jacob.
Yeah, but it looks like Matt is on the Omen screen, or casting it for its own mode. He's just deciding how much to pay for it.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Like, are you playing around a counter spell? Right. That's the.
Yeah, he looks
But
to be counting his mana.
might as well leave up at least 2. Or
Right. So yeah, he's doing what I would do, which is pay 4.
that makes sense.
Um, because if your opponent has like Snake Skin Veil or something, you don't want them to like kill the creature.
That's gonna work. Ooh, nice one off the top here, as we'll see.
Pretty good.
He's
It was,
drawn a land, and an Embermouth Sentinel.
Matt actually might Dispelling Exhale the Sentinel just to have something to use it on.
Oh, I mean, absolutely.
Yeah, it's so unlikely that it's going to counter anything else. You may as well just take the opportunity
It's
while
two
you can.
one. It's too threatening. Get it out of here.
Wow. Really good draw for Matt too. He just top decked a Songcrafter Mage, which can like harmonize his
Dang.
Stilngar's command. It can harmonize his Villainous Wealth. It can harmonize his Crackling Doom. There's a lot of good stuff in his yard.
So Villainous Wealth, you just get a discount of 3 from the Songcrafter Mage.
Yeah,
So you'll be able to do it X equals 6.
I think he can do X equals 7. Oh yeah, 6. You're right.
Is that that's probably good enough, I would say, to just do it right away. That might be the way to turn the game around.
Yeah, It's, Villainous Wealth, traditionally a very fickle card, but if he gets good hits off of it, this could very easily just flip the game on its head.
Yeah, I was under the strong belief that this was like quite a bad card in Cons of Tarkir, just because like most of the morphs that your opponents were playing were like 5 and 6 mana, like actual casting cost. So like if you weren't doing this for 6, which is a big ask to just cast a 9 drop, like it was basically a 9 drop. I think
Yeah, I
I think
mean,
in
he
OTJ
hit,
it ended up being a little bit better than that. Oh,
yeah,
he
so he
just
had
gets to
like,
cast 6 spells here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Or not
yeah,
six, but
Thought Sucker Warlock, Freak of Spawn, Kishless Charlotte. Yeah, so now he's gonna have 4 cards in his hand when he's done with this and 3 creatures on board.
and he's getting the removal spell away from his opponent. So
Oh my
how to come
gosh.
back in the
And
game, and he gets to cast his Villainous Wealth again. Sure.
so, believe it or not,
Oh no! You should get back Villainous Wealth.
no, Villainous with Exile because it got harmonized.
Oh, true, true. That's fine. Okay, well,
So his entire hand is rares. The 3 cards he drew off the Blizzard were Jeskai Revelation, his Scavenger Region again, and an inevitable defeat.
well. I mean, Villainous Wealth. It was not on my bingo card of things to see cast in a feature match, but it wasn't bad. I guess he can get back one of his own creatures on top of his library with the Riverwalk technique, but I don't think it's going to matter too much here because of the Silumgar's command in hand.
Yeah. He actually just drew a 5th rare. He has 5 cards in hand. They're all rares or mythics.
Well, the game's
Although this
ending
one's.
without him getting to cast them, so we'll never see them, whatever they are. But
Well, He'll have to cast one of them.
yeah, but it's the one we know about.
He's going for the flashy one.
Oh, beautiful! There you go. Well, we've seen it all.
And this is the power of 5 color decks. Is you can kind of just get away with this and just play all the best cards in your pool.
Absolutely, and he did, and he played some of the good cards in his opponent's deck too, for that matter. So Matt gets the win here with some. He turned the Sultai tables on his Sultai opponent with the villain as well. So congratulations to Matt on the win here, and thanks for watching. See you next week.